That was a clip from the new documentary, He Named Me Malala, which will be in UK cinemas from November the 6th. I'm Samir Minallah Khan, a documentary filmmaker and an anthropologist from Pakistan. And joining me now are Malala's mother, Torpikai Yousafzai, and her father, Ziauddin Yousafzai. It's Torpikai's first ever interview for an international audience, so please give them a big round of applause.
Thank you.
So let's start with Torpikai. Why did you end up leaving school? And describe what was it like as a girl growing up in the Swat Valley?
تورپیکۍ تا ولې سکول پرېښوستو او موږ ته قصه وکړه چې د سوات کې د یوې جنۍ لویېدل څنګه و ژوند یې څنګه و د ماشومتوب
نو ما ځکه سکول پرېښوده چې زما د تره لوریانې وې هغو به سکول ته نه تللې په کلاس کې ټول هلکانو یوه جنۍ پکې به نه وه په غیر زما نه صرف زه یوه جنۍ وم چې په کلاس کې ناسته ومه نو ما خوند نه راکوه ما زما تره لوریانې خو نه راځي هغو لوبې کوي زه ولې سکول ته راځم ما خپل بوک خرڅ کړه لاړم هغو سره به مې لوبې کولې او ښه هغه وخت کې خو موږ ته هغه ژوند ډېر ښه ښکارېده دا وه چې اوس سره تعلیم کمی دی دغه ارمان راځي او
I left school because I was the only girl in a classroom full of boys. And I saw my cousins playing outside when boys were going to school, and I just felt like, yeah, I don't fit in this class. I just want to play with my cousins who are girls. And that was, yeah, that's how it happened. And my life was beautiful as a girl in Swat. And now I feel that, yeah, maybe I should have gone to school.
And Pekai Khor, you usually shy away from cameras. Why did you decide to join us today?
تورپیکۍ جانې تاسو خو معمولا د کمرې مخې ته نه راځئ او نن څنګه وشو چې راغلې او زموږ مخکې خبرې کوې
زه ولې نه راځم خو انګلیش راله نه راځي اردو راله نه راځي زه یم چې دا نن خپلې ژبې خبرې دي چې دا په دې خپلې ژبه کې وکړم او نور خو زه راتلی شم راځم
I would like to come. I want to speak, but because I don't speak English, I don't speak Urdu, and I only speak Pashto. So I thought, yeah, but if I spoke English, I would have loved to come.
Ziauddin, you grew up in a small town with one brother and 5 sisters. How did your mother and sisters influence you?
Thank you very much. So, I was born in a small population, and it was a hilly area, and the village has a very small number of houses. And I was born with 5 sisters and 1 brother, who was the oldest one in the siblings. And it's interesting that my mother, God bless her soul in peace, and my father, he's also died. Both of them, they were very much curious and very much interested in my brother and in my education, but they paid no heed, or they didn't think about my sister's education at all. And I will remember how much my mother valued my education. She used to take care of me. There was no electricity, and I used to sit to study in a lantern light. And she used to check me off and on that he should not burn himself. And she used to give me great examples of very good people in the community who made their life because of education. But she never thought about her 5 daughters. My father never thought about them. And that's why I thought that if I have a daughter, I must educate her. What my father could not give to my sisters, I will give to my daughter. So that was very important.
You both have provided an encouraging and an enabling environment for Malala, no doubt. Let's take a look at a clip to see what Malala says about your parenting.
Yeah.
Bekai Khor, why did you not stop Malala from speaking up? And do you ever worry about her?
وی تاسو ولې ملاله د دې نه چې خپل نظر بیان کړي په واضح توګه او خبرې وکړي ازادانه منې نه کړه او تشویش دې په د ملاله په باره کې لرو؟
بلکې خلکو ته ورم
او زما خو تشویش و ډېره ګرانه خبره وه هغه وخت کې خو هر سهار به چې موږ خبرېدو دوه درې کسه په چوکونو کې باندې وژلي دي هغه یې ځوړند کړي دي او د دې نه سیوا نور هم ډېر ظلمونه کېده ما په خپله هم ما چې ما څه وویلې او څوک نشته چې څه ووایي هغه وخت داسې نه و لکه دا اوس چې موږ ګورو ډېر ګران وخت و بل زموږ دا خبره وایي ما دا ماشومه ده په دې به څوک لاس اوچتوي دې ته به څوک څه نه وایي ځکه چې زموږ په معاشره کې دا یو زموږ یو د پښتنو یو پخوانی خبره ده چې کله به د 2 کسو روانې رالي نو چې هغې کې به ښځه په منځ کې لاړله د هغه کور ته نو هغه هر څه که چا به مرګ هم کړی نو هغه به معاف شو د هغې په وجه باندې او چې ماسخوتن به چا ناوخته ټلۍ وکړه زموږ کره به څوک راتلل نو ما به دوی نه پرېښوده ما به یې ته مه ځه زه به پخپله لاړه شمه لکه چې موږ اورېدلي چې په ښځې باندې څوک لاس نه اوچتوي زما دا یقین نه و چې په ملاله باندې به داسې حمله څوک کوي
Yeah, of course I was worried. Time in Swat was not easy and people were getting killed. There were a lot of cruelty going on. But I didn't imagine what happened to Malala and I wasn't worried because I thought she's a young girl, she's a little child, and in our Pashtun tradition, in our culture, we are told that we respect women. If there is an animosity between two people, if a woman goes, they don't disrespect the woman. And even when in the evening the door was knocking, I wouldn't let him to open the door. I would go myself because I had heard that women are respected. I couldn't imagine that no one will attack Malala as a child.
او ملاله په خپله باندې هم وي کله چې په تعلیم باندې پابندي ولګېده نو ملاله وایي ولې زموږ نه بیا هغه د جهالت د وختو جنکۍ جوړوي موږ ژوندی ښخوي هغې په خپله هم غوښتل چې زه څه ووایم لکه ولې موږ د تعلیم نه محرومه کوي پکې د هغې دا خبره هم وه لکه داسې زموږ زور هم نه و
And sometimes when I worried about Malala and I told her, she would tell me like, oh, I can't stop going to school or I can't stop talking because I am a girl and we cannot go back to the age of when they buried girls alive and we want to progress. And I want to speak. And then when she would tell me these things, and I realized, I was like, yeah, how can I stop a girl like her from talking or speaking up?
Bekai Khor, it must have been incredibly difficult to watch your daughter fight for her survival after the shooting. What went on in your head when you first heard of the attack?
وی دا به ډېره در باندې سخته تېره شوي چې خپل لور دې د مرګ په حالت کې ولیدله او کله چې دې اول دفعه د هغې باندې د برید واورېدل یا د حملې دې واورېدل څه دې ذهن کې تېر شو څنګه حالت دې لرو
هغه ډېر ګران وخت و اول خو ما ته داسې چا ووي داسې ونه وي چې په ملاله باندې داسې حمله شوې ده اټیک پې شوی دی او اکسیډنټ شوی دی د ګاډي نو زه خو ډېرې زیاته وخت خو ډېر ګران و خو اکسیډنټ شوی دی خبره ما ته په دغه انداز کې وکړی شوه که نه چې لږه خپه یې لګېدلې ده او ټیک ده ښه ده زه نه وم په سکول کې وم چې کور ته رالم نو د ټي وي نه مې واورېده د یو د بل د خولې نه تپوس مې نه کوو چې څه شوي دي خو د یو د بل د خولې نه مې واورېده نو ډېره زیاته ګرانه وه خو تاسو ټولو ته پته چې تاسو پرې څومره خفه شوي زموږ خو بچي و ډېره ګرانه وه زموږ دپاره او ما خو ډېر سوچ کوو ما وی خدای پاکه د دې 15 کاله عمر و دومره کم عمر و او بیا مې سوچ کوو چې دا سهار خفه نه ده تللی سکول ته او د پرون خو هم نه ده خفه شوي د دې نه مخکې خو موږ چېرته خفه کړي نه ده چې دې څه غوښتلي دي هغه موږ نه دي ورکړي لکه دا خو زما نه خفه نه ده تللی نو هغه ډېر ګران وه خو اوس هم لکه چې موږ یادو نو موږ ډېر خفه کېږو او خدای پاک ډېر غټ رحم کړی دی
It was a very difficult moment. At the beginning, they didn't tell me that she was attacked like that. People told me that she had an accident. I imagined an accident was also hard. And later on, I found out from TV and people were talking about the incident and I found out that she was attacked. It was heartbreaking. I'm a mother and you all must have children and it was the most difficult thing. And I just couldn't imagine what would have happened to her. It's just God helped me to get over it. And it's still, when I remember, it is very, very hard.
او بل مې دا سوچ مې هم کوو ډېره زیاته ګرانه وه د ملاله په وجه باندې. خو بیا مې وي خدای پاک دغه هلکانو میندې به نن څومره خفه وي. زه خو د ملاله مور یم ډېره زیاته ګرانه ده. خو شکر دی چې دغه هلکانو مور نه یم. هغه به څومره خوشحاله شوي چې دوی پیدا شوي دي او نن به هغه څومره خفه وي چې زموږ بچو د لاس ولې داسې دومره غټ جرم شوی دی.
I was very sad what happened to Malala, and I was very upset. But I was more upset for the guys who did it. That what will their mother think? That what kind of sons they had to attack a child like this? And at least I was the mother of the girl, who I was proud, and I was feeling for both sides. That what would their parents would think.
Ziauddin, tell us about Malala's recovery process. She had to relearn how to speak. So just describe that particular time to us.
Yes, of course. You know that the bullet went on her left side and back to her, embedded in her back, and it damaged her facial nerve as well as her eardrum. So hearing in her left ear was gone, and facial nerve was cut down, and half of her face was paralyzed completely. So she got life-saving surgery she got in Pakistan, and later on when she was brought here, she got further surgeries to reconnect her facial nerve and also to have a cochlear implant for hearing. But this took few months of rehabilitation, physical rehabilitation, mental rehabilitation. And in the beginning, she used to forget, especially English. I mean, she lost a little bit of memory. She was very good in Pashto, in her mother tongue, but she forgot some words as well. And this rehabilitation took a long time, but I must appreciate her that she worked hard herself on her rehabilitation. And she was the most patient in the hospital. Till this day, she never expressed any kind of complaint that what happened to her. And she stood again, and I remember very well when she stood on the podium in UN, and she said that the day she was attacked, it was the 9th of October, the very day now we are here, when she was attacked, weakness died and strength was born. So that was her strength that made her rehabilitated so quickly. And I'm glad that only not physically, but when her GCSE's results came, I was very thankful to God that mentally she is superb, and she qualified and she did her exam with straight A's and A stars.
Pekai Khor, you're currently learning to read and write. What has it been like to go back to school and study? And are you enjoying learning English?
But partially. وی پکې خو تاسو اوس بیرته د سره مکتب ته تګ شروع کړی دی، ښوونځي ته، کلاس ته، او انګلیسي زده کوئ. آیا خوند ترې اخلئ د زده کړې نه بیا؟
یس، خوند خو ترې اخلم، ډېر زیات مې خوښ دی.
Yes, I love it very much.
او په کلاس کې چې کم کار وکړم، هومورک راله راکړي چې کور ته راشم، خپل بیګ یو ځای ته ګزار کړم، ملاله چې راشي وایي هومورک دې کړی؟ نه مې دی کړی. هومورک به سهار وکړم، اوس نه شم. هغوی شابه شابه وایي بیګ راواله هومورک وکړه. صاحب نه سهار به وکړم، خیر دی.
Yes, I love it. I enjoy reading and writing and learning. But when I come home and they've given me homework, I just put my bag in a corner and say like, oh, I just can't be bothered. And then when Malala comes, she's telling me like, oh, go, have you done your homework? I said like, oh, no, I will do it tomorrow morning. She said, no, go, do it now. Yeah, it's just the homework bit is a bit hard.
I want to take a look at a clip of Malala describing what it's been like to make friends here in the UK. Pekai Khor, what are your thoughts on how Western parents raise their daughters?
وی پکې خور تاسو څه فکر کوئ چې په لویدیځ کې په غرب کې ماشوم کورنۍ څنګه خپل ماشومان لویوي؟ د هغې په باره کې څه فکر کوئ؟ د هغې طرز و طریقې په باره کې؟
هغه خو ډېر ښه تربیت کوي خپل د ماشومانو، ډېر ښه یې لویي، ډېر خیال ولې ساتي. او زموږ خو لا ښه و اسان و چې چاته به پرېښوده، دلته خو دوی چاته پرېښودی هم نه شي. او یا به ورته مور ایسارېږي په کور کې یا به ورته پلار ایسارېږي. ډېر ښه تربیت یې کوي او ډېر ښه دي. موږ سره چې کوم خلک میلاویږي نو موږ خو پکې ډېر څه وینو. ډېر موږ ته هم ډېرې زده کړې وکړلې. ډېر زیات ښه تربیت کوي د خپلو ماشومانو.
Yes, I see them, they love their children and they care for them a lot. In our society, we leave our kids to other people sometimes. In here, they don't even leave it, they watch them all the time when they're kids. And yeah, I see a lot of love and passion for children in Western families.
Now I want to take a look at a clip of Malala with her younger brother, please. Ziauddin, how did you teach your sons about the value of women and girls? And when we talk about the role of women in the world, how important is it for women to have men as allies and partners?
Thank you. So actually, I always tell people that our children learn what we do, not what we teach. If I tell them that you should be good to your sisters or you should be good to your would-be wives or to your mother, it will not work. Only teaching, verbal teaching like a priest or Maulana doesn't work. The real thing is the way you act. Our children learn from what we do. And the values which we have in our family, that is the respect. I respect my sisters. They see it. I respect my wife. And today, I feel more powerful while she is here beside me. So, in life, you see many occasions where you exhibit through your actions that, yes, you believe in the worthiness of your sisters and daughters and mother. The problem is that in patriarchal societies, women are taken as like a property. And I always give this example that when you take a lady patient to a doctor, to a lady doctor, or to man doctor, and he asks what is her name. So the man who escorts the patient, he says that Mr. So-and-so's wife, Mr. So-and-so's daughter, Mr. So-and-so's mother. This woman has a name. She should be called with her name. So that's why I think, as in documentary, Khushal says, that if my sister chooses somebody to marry, I will have no objection. So this is the value of respect, human dignity. That's important, and that is our family value. And that's very important for every family, because we are all equal. We are all equal. And why should we paralyze half of our population? Why this kind of manhood? That I believe in controlling my wife and in my sisters and my daughters. They are individuals. They have their own personality. They have their life. And the true manhood is to believe in their freedom. To believe in their freedom. For me, this is bravery. If you believe in the freedom of your daughters and your wife, and you respect their dignity, and if you don't believe, it's cowardice. It's real cowardice.
Thank you so much, Ziauddin and Torpikai, for your uplifting words. It has been a pleasure having you.
Yeah, and I must, Summer, last few words, that the promised land and the promised world for girls, it is there, and they can reach there through education. 66 million girls are out of schools. They don't have access to school. So I rediscovered myself through education. I found myself through education. And I think that nothing works. No other goals works unless and until we educate our boys and girls. And not only primary education, 12 years education is must for every girl, because it gives them wings to fly. So every girl should have, and 12 years of education, it gives women leadership to communities. That's why this is my message, that states, communities, nations, they should make their top priority education, and especially girls' education.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And finally, there are currently around 60 million girls around the world who are not in school. If you are interested in joining the campaign to help provide 12 years of free quality education, go to #WithMalala to find out more. Can I ask Tina Brown to come and join us, please? Tina?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Zia.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Zia. It's been such a tremendous honor to have Turpake with Zia here today, with the great Samara Khan, who in her own way is just as an impressive woman, incredibly. And thank you so much indeed for your joining us too, to help so much. Before we do adjourn for the evening, I just want to say there's a little message for you, which you perhaps don't know that's happening, but there's a little message for you now from someone you know quite well, I think. Okay?